Okay. So let's break it down and get into the intro. Like I said, I'm going to start at the basics, really understand so you guys can relate these terms that we're going to be building upon and starting it. So everybody gets the idea. Okay, your business, and we're talking with business. So awesome. A little
You
brick and
there?
mortar shop. Uh huh.
I'm going to jump in from time to time. If you hear
Yes.
any sound effects here in the background, my apologies. My sound is using my speakers today instead of a headset. But for the people that are going to be watching this replay, and we're gonna make an attempt to start circulating more of this stuff on YouTube to really get this in the hands of folks who need the info, need the training, and are looking for quality support out there. What if they don't have a business? Is this the kind of training that's limited solely to business owners, or can somebody who's thinking about going into business for themselves apply this training, whether now or in the immediate future?
Well, the cool thing is if you are thinking of starting your own business, you're starting with a leg up than everybody else who already has a business and is now having to readjust and have new ideas and kind of conform with it. You can just start out, on the right foot. So this is awesome. And like I said, all of these principles that you're going to be getting, they relate to brick and mortar, service type business, internet businesses. If you any aspect of things that you want, these are principles that can help you to tweak and modify to your own existing business. So this is perfect for anybody that's ready to, have that business influence. Gil, you still there? Mm.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was just waiting. I wasn't sure if you were going to say, but
Oh,
awesome, thank you. That answered the question.
no worries. So yeah. So like I said, a lot of, my Taylor side is business owners, but this can relate to anything and everything. But I think, generally everybody has a sense of, oh, okay, well, somebody has a business, they have a little shop, right? Well, here's the idea is traffic, when we're going to be referring to it on the internet, is basically like somebody walking down the street. We live in LA. Ventura Boulevard is a very, prominent idea of there's tons and tons of shops and shopping. So a lot of people like to walk down that boulevard. And so that's the idea with traffic. So it's a person walking by. Now, there's lots of traffic, and we're going to go into tons of different traffic strategies, and you can buy traffic, free traffic, tons of different traffic sources. That's awesome. However, traffic is literally people passing by your shop. So, as a business owner, how do you get them to initially? What's the idea? To capture is to get to window shopping. They're interested. They're actually looking in your store and, kind of browsing. So, this is kind of we're going to go into more on capture, but basically taking somebody that's just walking past, how do you get them to stop and be at least interested or look through the window of what you are going to offer? So that's when we talk about capture. This is just a little visualization with that. So conversion is when you actually are bringing somebody in to your business. So they actually go inside. Conversion, there's different aspects of it. It can be literally just to go inside the shop, or it could be to make a purchase. So there's different ways you can look at it, but basically traffic is they're just walking by. Capture, they're stopping to look and, kind of be interested in what you have to say. The conversion means they bit, they walked into the store and they're going to browse and hopefully buy. And when we talk about, getting up conversion ratings, that's the people that are actually buying things. But at least they're inside if you've, converted them. So then they come out, and ideally, they've bought something with you. Whether or not they've bought something, that's okay. You already, in the case of the internet, have their information. Now, when we're talking brick and mortar, it's kind of hard. You can have those window shoppers. They can come, they can browse in your store, and they leave never to be seen again. Who knows? They might come back, they might tell people, but they can leave without making a purchase, and then you're back to trying to find traffic. However, on the internet, when all of these things are set up, is when somebody leaves and let's say they didn't make a purchase, but they came in, they looked in your shop, they might have liked some things, at least you got them to come in, but you've captured something, an email address, a contact information, so that way, unlike traditional brick and mortar, when somebody just walks out, you've captured their information, so that way, if they choose to leave, you can begin to start building a relationship with them regardless of whether they purchased or not. So hopefully that visual really helps break it down to things that, whether or not you're exclusively online or looking to get in business, everybody kind of should understand the idea of window shopping. You're coming in, you're interested, but this is the cool part with the internet is that you have the capture mechanism. In traditional brick and mortar, you don't have a good capture message, so when someone leaves, especially without buying, you're back to square one and you have to go and try to attract new people through your door. This is a great way to have new people coming in as well as building a relationship with the people who came, they browsed, and they left.